Ooh, blast it! Way too freaking hot to be out here and not be drinking a little bit. And I'm done riding. So we're all good. All I gotta do is teach you guys how to ride. That's why I decided, you know what? It's about time we came out with a new Berm blasting how-to video. Get them that lousy ass 4-strokes on the track making all the noise. Try to teach my young 2-stroke riders how to Berm blast and 4-strokes farting around the track. Well, that's terrible. But anyways, man, we're gonna get into this Berm blasting video. Golly, it's like big old farts in my ear. Alright, like I said, when I did the original Berm blast video, I don't think I really even knew what I was talking about. Something I really didn't know anything about, and I fucking hate that. So where was I getting before the 4-stroke was farting around? Oh yeah, we're gonna teach you guys more about a little Berm blasting. So yeah, like I was saying, Berm blasting, it was invented about 6 or 9 years ago by your Uncle Ron. One of those techniques that hadn't quite caught on yet. You know, the street bike racers, they started doing the deal where they hang their foot off, and everyone thought that was funny at first. Now everyone does it, you know. I think that's kind of how Berm blasting is eventually going to be. When I first started doing it, I thought it was all about just dragging the leg, you know. Oh, drag the leg behind you, keep you stable, whatever. There's so much more to it, y'all. I mean, I started to realize the more I drag my leg and use that baby as the anchor behind me, the quicker I can bust that throttle, pop the clutch. I mean, I'm getting on the gas before I even get into the freaking turn. You know, the Jet Lawrences, you know, the 𝐒𝐞𝐚𝐦s, the Copper Webbs, all those guys, they just, you know, they wait till halfway through the corner and I'm buried down, you know, throttle wide open, elbow to the knee, clutch dumped, you know, freaking barely into the corner. I don't know why everybody hasn't caught on to this yet. Don't ride on a budget, just fucking clutch it. All the riders want to go in there and they're like, talk about line choice. Like, oh man, make sure you're switching lines, make sure you're not taking a rough one, all these different things, man. When you're Berm blasting, you make your own damn line every single time. You cross over all the berms. You don't have to look for lines anymore. You are the line at that point. So, you know, that's why I believe Berm blasting is the future. You know, you don't even need to, go over line choice. Oh, what am I gonna do in this corner? I'm gonna blast the shit out of it. That's what I'm gonna do. And it works every single time. I think when you're coming down into the corners, the most important thing to remember is when you pull that clutch in, you gotta make sure you rev that engine out all the way. You give it a good rev and you drop that elbow all the way to the knee with the clutch all the way pulled in. Right as you're entering the corner, I want that foot to be dug into the ground by the rear tire, because that's where the power is coming from, not the front tire where all the other 4-stroke pussies like to put their foot in front of the front tire where there's zero power coming out because there's no drive coming from the front wheel. All there is up there is a dumb brake. And you just dump the clutch and you get the rear tire spinning before you even enter the turn. And I'm gonna tell you what, most riders turn with their tire, you turn right to go right. I'm gonna tell you what, when I was younger, I watched this movie called Cars, and they taught me how to take corners. They say, if you're gonna be turning left, you better be turning right.
I'll put it simple. If you're going hard enough left, you'll find yourself turning right. Oh.
Better crank that bitch, speedway slide it in, wide open. You know, what do you crap the throttle? Oh, let's be ginger. Let's roll the throttle on now. That, man, dump the clutch, power drive that thing, get that rear tire spinning. That's what blasting's all about. Steer with the rear. So, you know, when it comes down to it, you're gonna have all these dumb coaches, all these dumb teachers telling you, oh, control, roll it on. Don't listen to your dumb teacher. No. Rev that bitch wide open, dump the clutch, let it eat. Hope you had fun learning how to berm blast, and always remember, if you don't want to show up to the track and get last, you better learn how to berm blast. That's all she wrote, folks. Make sure you tune in next time for Ron's Riding Tips.
Oh, here it comes. Hot.